I'm honestly really starting to wonder what the point of advertisements are anymore. Like, for a while it made sense. A company has a product, and to get people to buy the product, they put it in front of as many people as humanly possible. You make commercials and put them on TV. You get famous celebrities to endorse your product inside of the commercials. You put it up on billboards, and nowadays you put it on social media with the hope that a bunch of people are gonna see it and be more likely to buy it. But let's be honest, how often does that actually happen? How often do we see an ad and be like, oh my god, this is incredible, I've gotta buy this now. The Iristore Elite device perfectly suited for preventing hair loss. I really need that. This is a actual product that I was advertised on YouTube. And if I wasn't preparing for this video, I probably would have just skipped this ad and moved on. But the second I started paying attention to what I was being advertised, I realized how stupid they are. Like, this is the stuff that we are being advertised and we don't even realize. Why would I ever be the target demographic for hair loss or for baby diapers? Why are we just assuming I'm a 40-year-old dad struggling with hair loss and finding the right baby products? I watch Jake Paul vlogs. How do I fit that target demographic at all? It just feels like I'm never being advertised things that actually apply to me, which kind of ruins the whole point of an advertisement. That hair loss company paid money to put that ad in front of my YouTube video, and you will never catch me inside of this goofy looking helmet trying to prevent hair loss. Not gonna lie, if this hair starts going, I'm gonna just buzz it, okay? I'm not married to it. And I also don't think I'm nearing that point, Iristore. So how many other people in my age group are being fed this ad just for it to be nothing more than white noise to them? Like, most of the time, you're just waiting for that yellow bar to cross the screen or for the 5 seconds to end so you can skip the ad. So from a business stance, it's kind of pointless. You're spending money, but I just don't see how they're profiting off of these ads. The only takeaway you really get is, wow, our company has a commercial. And now some people might see our names for 2 seconds and then forget it 2 seconds later. But if somebody is struggling with something like hair loss, they're probably not gonna wait for an ad to pop up about it. Nobody dealing with hair loss is gonna watch YouTube videos all day praying that a hair loss ad pops up so they can fix it. I know I'm really focusing on the hair loss ad, it's just kind of funny, but it kind of perfectly fits my point. I'm never even gonna think about buying most of the ads that I'm being advertised, so what's the point of them? And even when I do get ads for stuff that I want, it's never made me want it more. The most annoying thing that happens is when I'm sitting down about to watch YouTube and I just made some food. I'm sitting there trying to find a video, food is right in front of me, and I finally find a video, and then I get the most delicious looking ad for a Papa John's pizza when I have a cold turkey and cheese sandwich in front of me. And now all I can think about is pizza. And it's not like I'm gonna see the ad and be like, oh my god, I need a pizza now, and then leave the sandwich there and drive and go get a pizza. The sandwich is made, I found the video, the process over, and now I just have a overwhelming desire for pizza. I don't know if anybody can relate to this situation, but it is a very annoying thing that happens in my life. But besides that, again, most people in 2024 are just kind of numb to all the ads that we see. I know there's ads everywhere and we're exposed to a lot of advertisement every day, but when I googled how many ads the average person sees every day, I was not expecting it to say 4 to 10,000. This is what Google said, and I know that sounds like a crazy stretch, but this is what multiple other websites said, and it does kind of make sense. With the amount of ads we see driving on the highway, on our phones, before videos, on TV, everywhere, ads are inescapable. We're constantly having ads shoved down our throat every single day. And say we do see like 5,000 ads a day, that means we're seeing 3,500 every week. But we're so numb to seeing all of these ads that we don't even process them anymore. Like, out of all the ads that you have seen in the past week, in the past month, how many can you remember? Could you name 5 of the advertisements that you've seen in the past week? Can you name any of them? And did any of the ads actually make you go out of your way to purchase a product? I would bet a lot that the answer to that is no. At this point, I really do feel like ads are just a giant ego boost for companies. Just to say they have their product in front of this many eyes, companies just want everybody to know them. So in a way, I get it. And I feel like I should probably address the elephant in the room here. It's a little crazy that I'm somebody making a YouTube video talking about how stupid ads are when that's how YouTubers make money. Like, advertisements is kind of what makes YouTube possible. So I'm basically just talking about, like, from a business perspective, how it's a little confusing to me. But I don't really want anything to change like crazy because, you know, I want to do YouTube. Because these advertisers pay YouTube to put their ads in front of videos, that's why you don't have to pay anything. The only thing that viewers have to pay is their time. Our attention for that 5 to 15 seconds is the reason why YouTubers can have a career without everybody having to pay some sort of subscription for YouTube, which is a beautiful thing that I love, that again, I don't really want anything to change. Like, I think it'd be cool if the ads were served a little bit better to the target demographics. Like, show me ads for cool sporting events coming up or movies that I want to see. You have my recommended, you know what I'm into. But the main reason I wanted to make this video is because the perspective from the advertisers just doesn't make sense to me. I just don't know if our attention for that 5 to 15 seconds is worth the amount they spend. I just can't see a world where it's profitable at all. And again, I don't have the numbers in front of me, so there's a chance that it does profit somehow, but I doubt it. And again, I just feel like people don't even register ads anymore. Like every time I see an ad, I don't even pay attention to what it is. I'm just annoyed and ready for it to end. I don't even know what they're talking about. I just want whatever they're saying to stop so I can watch the video I want to watch. And do I prefer it a lot more than paying extra for YouTube Plus or whatever it's called? Yes. I know a lot of people just use ad blockers, but nah. And let's be honest, nobody really watches TV anymore except for like old people. But back in the day, some commercials used to actually be kind of cool. I remember being excited to eat Reese's Puffs because of the commercials. They were so cool. They'd have the cool little rap song in it. They had the cool background effects. It was just cool. The Little Caesars commercials were fire. The little guy at the end would always go, pizza, pizza. And I was like, yeah. Pizza, pizza. This little guy's onto something. Sonic sucks, but those two Sonic guys that used to sit in the car and have the commercials, they were pretty funny. It was something new. Jake from State Farm became iconic, even though they changed the guy. Now some random guy is out here just stealing the original Jake's whole flow. Like, why did this guy randomly just get to be Jake from State Farm? I don't even know what State Farm is, but I know Jake. And I have no idea what Progressive does either, but I know Flo. And I'm pretty sure Geico is car insurance, but I pretty much only know him for that little lizard with the Australian accent.
Talking gecko. Why?
I'll tell you why. Because people trust advertising icons.
I don't know why they gave him a Australian accent, but it's amazing. Is that Australian? Is that British? I don't know. Even though I still barely know the point that any of these commercials had, especially as a kid, at least they tried something to make them more interesting and easy to remember. But most ads today just feel like they're trying to bore you. Like they know you're never gonna buy the product and they're spending too much on advertising and you're gonna skip them in 5 seconds anyway, so they just gave up on trying to make an entertaining ad. So not only is the ad pointless to me and you're missing the target demographic, you're also boring. What is the point? I had no idea what car insurance was when I was a little kid, but if I had to pick one, I'ma probably go with the Geico, simply because of the funny little lizard with the Australian accent. It's marketing 101. You have to make people care about your product a little bit, otherwise what's the point? People forget things very easily. You're gonna forget that you watched this video in like an hour. By tomorrow, you will probably not remember one thing I said in this video. So think about these advertisers having to make a 5 to 15 second ad, and they're not even worried about being entertaining. And they're competing with thousands of other ads every day, and for some reason it's not an incentive to make the ads better. Ads are just an annoying part of our everyday lives that we do everything to avoid. The amount of people that have ad blockers is crazy. I'm not saying I know the solution, but I think serving ads to their actual target audience and making them fun would help them out a lot. If they can find a way to get us to actually enjoy the ads, it's a win-win on both sides. It'd probably make the companies more money, and it would feel like our 15 seconds are actually being valued. A 15-second ad might not seem like that much, but it adds up, especially when you're getting them multiple times every day. So we might as well enjoy them. But what do you guys think? Do you guys ever pay attention to ads anymore, or do you actually buy anything from these ads, or are they just kind of white noise in the background? And YouTube, again, please don't take anything I said to heart. I kind of want to get paid, so just chill. Don't even worry about it. But that is all I've got for today. Thank you all for watching. And with that being said, I'm out of here.
Begins to whisper